Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Creatively Lisa, and I'm high-vibing in from Long Beach, California. Welcome to Wednesdays Live. I'm so excited about today's topic. We are going to talk today about how you can use essential oils, not just for yourself, but for your furry babies as well. I'm so excited about this topic. This is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I've seen the most incredible and extraordinary results and experiences from pairing essential oils and holistic pup care. Yes. Also, kitty care. Well, that's what I've worked with. So I'm really excited today to talk about this exact thing. And I'm Lisa, as I said, and my goal is to empower dog mamas to live holistically and take care of themselves and their pups with natural solutions. Today, I'm diving deep into the world of essential oils and sharing how to safely use them, the do's and the don'ts, and how they can benefit both of you. So let's get started, shall we? This is a topic that literally has transformed my life, essential oils. It really has. And with that, it transformed Thule's life and the pups and the dog mamas that I currently work with. And it is such a wonderful thing to see and to experience. And I'm happy to share the basics with you today. Now, I also want to mention that I have a full week of in-depth content going on in my High Vibe Dog group. And it is going deep, deep, deep this week on essential oils, how to use them, how to pair them, with what, anything involving essential oils and using them with your pets is going on in the High Vibe Dog group. So it's going to be much, much deeper. It's an entire week of this content. So I've got guides and tips and infographics and recipes and all kinds of wonderful things, wonderful tools for you to be able to use inside the High Vibe Dog group. But this will at least get you started. Now, if you'd like to participate and be a part of the High Vibe Dog group, then just comment group below and I will send you the link and you can join and spend the rest of the week and onward with us, diving deep on living holistically and having a high vibe pup. Ready? Let's do this, shall we? So, have you ever been unsure if the chemicals you're using around your home could be affecting your dog's health? What about, are you tired of dealing with stress, sleepless nights, low energy? That was a big one for me. And wish there was something that you could have or to utilize to support both you and your pet naturally? Or maybe is your pet scratching and dealing with anxiety or struggling with fleas and pests around the house and you feel helpless looking for safe solutions because they're so hard to find? I've been there. I've done it. And I'll be honest with you, I even looked so much so that I was bit in the backside many times from so-called holistic products or something that I used to later find out that it was not safe or it didn't work, even worse. So today we are going to dive deep into solutions and how to be able to use essential oils, high quality essential oils with your pup. And that's something I want to touch on a little bit with you as well. I may go into it a little deeper during the live, but I just want to touch on it, that the type of oil that you actually use, the quality is number one. It's paramount. And if you don't have or use quality oils, you're literally wasting your time, number one, and two, possibly harming your pup and down the road you. And I absolutely know that that's not something you want to do. So always look for high quality essential oils that are basically controlled and manufactured, etc., from the seed all the way to the bottle and everything in between. And that's what we are going to go over today. Bottle. So I have been utilizing, I love this oil. Believe. And let me tell you, it works. This is a powerful oil. This is a really good oil for a variety of things, but I get into all that later, and I'll get into that even deeper inside the group. So join us over there, but let's get started. So if any of the questions that I asked you sound familiar, then today we are going to be diving deep on using essential oils to solve these problems for both of you. So why essential oils for you and for your pup? Why? Essential oils are nature's way of giving us tools to actually boost our well-being, help with emotional balance, and even aid in physical healing. Yes, they are. That's so profound when I realized that myself. Now, when we live in a high vibe lifestyle, it's not just about our health. It's our pets also benefit from a natural, non-toxic environment, and essential oils can be an incredible support for both human and canine health, from boosting the immune system to soothing skin and promoting a calm energy and vibration in the space. And so we are gonna get right into that because they are little, small, powerful bottles of concentrated plant materials. We've got to be extremely careful as well. So this is something that you just really have to be careful in the beginning. And you also have to realize that our pups have an extraordinary sense of smell, 40 times stronger than ours is. And to be very careful and start slowly with your pup. Using it on yourself to start with and using it in a diffuser also are two easy, simple ways to help your pet acclimate to the scents of essential oils and to start learning and receiving the benefits of them. And I also want to preface this by saying that I'm not a doctor and I don't try to be. This is for support in your body and in your emotions. That's what it's for. And it's a holistic approach and a holistic way to be able to support yourself and your pup in a more natural, caring, loving, highly energetic way. So the first thing I want to go over are the do's and the don'ts of essential oils. Safety, safety, safety. That's what's important. So we're going to go over the do's first, and then we will jump into the don'ts. So let's get started, shall we? So the first do is dilute, dilute, dilute. Dogs, as I said, are more sensitive to essential oils. Their sense of smell is stronger to essential oils, much more so than humans are. So always dilute the oils before using them on your pets. Same thing with children. Dilute, dilute, dilute. A 1% dilution is typically recommended. So, which is about 1 drop essential oil per tablespoon of carrier oil. Like I have one that I use regularly, which is V6, and then or a coconut, an organic liquid coconut oil is another solid oil to use. So that's number 1, dilute. Number 2 is patch test. So before, again, applying the essential oils to your dog, do a patch test on a small area and just see how they react. I actually even take it a step further, and I recommend putting 1 drop on a collar or putting a drop in your hand and putting them together and then just lightly pet them and just see how they react or how they interact with the oil. how do they seem? Do they seem more calmer, more peaceful, or do they seem agitated? And if you're putting it in a specific spot, then go back and look at that area and see. If you do it in that format on the collar or on your hands and just lightly petting them, you'll get a very safe way to get started with them, and you'll be able to tell pretty quickly on how your dog is going to react to the oils. And then also number 3, and I touched on this a minute ago, but I'm going to raise it again because it's so important. High quality essential oils. You must use high quality essential oils. And the cheap oils that you're getting from Whole Foods, grocery store, even a lot of oils that are in health food stores are tainted and adulterated with synthetics, fillers, and additives, just for the good old save money and make money at your expense. And it won't work either, and it could cause all sorts of adverse reactions and effects. So keep that in mind. So quality matters first and foremost. So you want to make sure that the oils that you are using are 100% pure therapeutic grade. Low quality can contain, as I said, additives and also contaminants that actually can harm your pup and you over time. So keep that in mind. So the 3 do's of essential oils is dilute, patch test the areas, and make sure that your dog acclimates well, and also use extremely high quality essential oils for your pup, therapeutic grade. All right, so now let's go over the 3 don'ts. So don't use specific oils with your pets. Some oils like tea tree, clove oil, eucalyptus can be harmful to dogs, so avoid these. And there's also specific hot oils out there that you need to be careful of and watch and learn before you use it. And the same thing with cats too. So it's always a good thing to do with cats is turn a diffuser on in the center of the room with like lavender and just see how they go. And little by little start acclimating and bringing other oils into the mix. But if you want to know a little bit more about oils that are a no-no with dogs, please feel free to comment no-no in the video, and I will send you some of the big no-nos that are absolute no's in the oils. And because we want a solution, what oils are absolutely amazing with your pup. So we'll give you both. So just put no in the comment and I'll be able to get those right off to you. Now, another don't is don't overwhelm them. Dogs, as I said, are much stronger sense of smell, and you have to be very, very slow in the process. And also you want to make sure that it's heavily ventilated. And let them be able to leave the room if they need to. Kind of just interact and watch them and see how they do. I always tell people to start with putting a diffuser on, turning it on and putting it on the floor in the middle of the room and just walking away. Act like it's not a big deal and just see how they interact with it, if they do at all. If they're just move on about their day, you know you're probably pretty good. So keep that in mind as well. Now, number 3 is don't use internally for your dog. Now, this has a caveat. So never give oils to your dog orally unless advised by a vet knowledgeable in holistic medicine. Oils that are ingestible, it takes time, and there's specific ones that are utilized in a specific manner. So until you know what that is, or you've spoken with a holistic vet that has that information, then it's a no-no, flat out. So diffused in the air and on them. That's it to begin with. You got to learn how to do it, and then you can kind of figure it out. All right. So the 3 don'ts to using essential oils with your pup are don't use specific oils like tea tree, clove, and eucalyptus and others. Don't overwhelm them. Make sure that you have the space open and ventilated. And 3, do not use internally unless or until you've spoken with a holistic veterinarian or specific care provider that understands the use of essential oils. Stick with the basics, on the skin and in the air. That's the best way. Slowly bring them into this magnificent world of essential oils. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's get on to some benefits of essential oils for your dog and for you. I'm going to go through a little bit about a variety of different oils, specific oils, and the benefits to both you and your dog so that you can get a good idea of how amazing they are and what they actually do. So we've got some specific oils to actually get started. So these are the top essential oils that I love using in my day-to-day. So here we go. So the first one is lavender. For you, lavender is like a go-to for relaxation, for sleep. It's amazing for first aid on wounds, on burns. It helps regenerate cell growth. It is extraordinary for building to lessen stress and ease anxiety and tension. So just drop a little bit on your wrists and in a diffuser, and that can calm your mind and relax you. It's also good to put in before you go to sleep at night. Now for your pup, lavender works wonderful for anxiety. Whether they get anxious during a thunderstorm or car rides, you can use lavender. And lavender diluted in a spray, you can spray on their bedding, and that can help calm them down to a degree as well. So keep that in mind for your pup. I prefer, there's an oil that I use, and I've seen miraculous results. It's a blend, and it's specifically for pups, designed for animals specifically. It's an entire oil line. So if that's something that you want to learn more about, then you just comment line in the comments, and I will get you that information about the specific oil line for pets. Okay, now let's move on to peppermint. This one is a unique oil, and you have to kind of be very conscious of this one. So peppermint is a natural energy booster for you, and it's great for headaches and also digestion. So if you feel sluggish or need a mental pick-me-up boost, then you put a couple drops in a diffuser or on your temples, and it works amazing. What also is peppermint is really good for is you can put a little on your wrists in the summertime when it's really hot out, and on your ears, and it will drop your body temperature on extremely hot days, or if you're overheating, it will drop your body temperature and cool you down immediately. So that's what peppermint is good for. Now for your dog, you have to be very conscious of it because it's extremely strong. The smell is extremely strong. Be very, very cautious with this one. And you want to use it in small doses, like less than a drop. And you also want to make sure that it's diluted. Peppermint is a strong oil. So you want to make sure that it's diluted and avoid your face and their face altogether. So that's extremely important. And you also, peppermint is actually great for repelling pests like fleas. It's a good one. So that would be just basically, you can also cool your pup down this way as well. Put a little on your hands, and you can put them on their ears, like put it on their ears, and it's going to cool their body temperature down. You can mix it with, as I said, with a carrier oil and put it on their paws, cool their body temperature down, and come inside and lightly pet them with it, and it will help act as a deterrent from fleas and pests. So that's peppermint. Now let's move on to Stress Away. Stress Away for you, it's an amazing blend, and the name pretty much suggests it, Stress Away. And it helps you melt away anxiousness, anxiety, and tension in the normal day-to-day, and it's perfect for overwhelming days when you need that extra mental vacation. If you've just had enough and you just need to step away for a minute, Stress Away is the oil that you grab and go. I use it when I'm in traffic all the time, and it's very helpful. Now, for your dog, it's really good for separation anxiety or general nervousness. You want to also apply it diluted, and you can put it behind their ears or diffuse it in the room, and it can really create a nice, peaceful environment, very soothing and very calming as well. So that's stress away. Now, Thieves is a powerhouse blend. And I go into detail on exactly what Thieves is and how it came about. It's a pretty miraculous story in the group. But for you, Thieves is a powerful immune booster oil. It's great for immune support. It is a must-have for fighting off any seasonal colds or boosting the overall immune system. For your dog, Thieves can also support your dog's immune system. I like to diffuse it around the home when people are kind of sick or under the weather or really stressed or tired. It's going to help boost the immune system. It's also really good during colds, diffusing it during cold season and around that time of year. It keeps the whole household feeling strong. So that's how you want to use Thieves. Going to be a little bit more conscious of that use because it's a strong oil as well. So be mindful. Purification is phenomenal. Now, Purification is an amazing blend that actually gets rid of nasty, nasty odors. It doesn't cover it up like all the toxic air fresheners and room fresheners are. This actually eliminates the scent, the toxic scent altogether. It actually eats it away. So it cleans the room, creating a clean, fresh environment. It also cleanses the energy of the space as well. And it's a natural deodorizer that also supports respiratory care. So that is Purification for you. Now for your pup, this is perfect for dogs that are itchy, that have itchy skin. A few drops in distilled water and sprayed on their coat can help alleviate irritation from fleas or hot spots. Just very, very light. And again, dilute, dilute, dilute. So let's move on to number 6, frankincense. This one is probably one of my most favorite oils. I use Thieves every day and frankincense every single day. So frankincense for you is deeply grounding and known to support mental clarity and emotional balance. It's extremely helpful and absolutely wonderful for meditation and connecting with your higher self. It's also wonderful to put on your skin to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it's wonderful in healing and transformation. Frankincense is a powerhouse oil that does that and so much more. It actually even rewires the DNA back to its original state. It's a powerful, powerful oil. Now, this will also help you attach and draw in your higher self. Now, for your pup, frankincense is equally calming and equally soothing. I used to meditate with this oil with Thule, and was just amazing. So amazing. It's also really good for aging dogs, and it helps support healthy joints and promotes a peaceful, calm environment. That's frankincense. Now, these oils are so helpful. These are oils that you can literally use every single day. Now, let's go over how to actually use essential oils safely in your home. There are 3 methods to get started. Now, you can go much deeper, as I mentioned, but there's 3 ways that we're going to get started, quick ideas on how to use these oils. So first and foremost, just diffusing. Putting them in a diffuser and 3 to 5 drops, however strong you want it in the diffuser, your favorite oil in there, and turn it on, and the scent will actually fill the room. The dog can benefit from this gentle, indirect method. It's a good way to get started, is diffusion. Also topical. So in the air, topical. Also another version of that would be room sprays. So mixing some water and a little bit of carrier oil and the oil into a bottle, shaking it up, and then you've got a room spray. You want to be able to create these home by adding a specific oil, a few drops of each oil to the bottle, depending on the size of the bottle, and you just spray it around the room. You can add a shot of carrier oil too if you want to. Lavender is also really good as a room spray. Stress Away is another one that's phenomenal as a room spray with water. So you just spritz it around the home, and you can avoid spraying directly in and on your pup. Keep that in mind as well. Be very conscious of that. And there's a third way to use this. Well, that was two ways, very similar, in the air and inhalation. And then you have a topical application. And this is for dogs. You want to, as I said before, always dilute with a carrier oil. And that's up to you what carrier oil, but you just want to make sure that it is organic and not filled with toxins. So keep that in mind. You want to dilute the oil, as I said. And you want to also, you can put a little bit behind their ears and on the back of their neck and on their paws as well. That's going to really support them, and they can get a full effect of it, and it'd be very passive, very, as I said before, you do not want it strong, really strong. So keep that in mind. Now, I did mention ingestion. That's another way that you can utilize oils, but not at this time. And you have to be very conscious and specific to be able to use it that way for yourself and for your pup. So just to get started, you want to diffuse the oils, you want to use them topically, and you want to use like room sprays and stuff with them and pet them with it. So those are the best ways to start using essential oils safely. Now, this is something, as I said, that has changed my life. And if you want to dive deeper into essential oils, join the High Vibe Dog Group for sure. And that will actually help you just get a good foundation on everything holistic. And it's just going to be able to give you the support you need to get started properly. Now, those oils that I mentioned to you, well, I have a starter bundle that actually comes with those oils, plus an additional one, and also a diffuser. So if that's something that you were interested in and you'd like to, hey man, I want to get started on using oils, and with that, you get a one-on-one coaching session with that as well. It comes included. And you can get an entire bundle of those oils with a diffuser. So you can just put the word starter kit in the comments below, and I will reach out to you, and we will see what works best for you and get you on this incredible journey with your pup. When I began using essential oils, it literally changed my life. And nothing I have ever done or used has affected it so much than essential oils. And it's so positive to be able to utilize nature's little magical offerings to support your body. So I'm so excited about that. So again, comment oils or starter bundle in the comments, and we can chat about that and see if that might be something that resonates with you. But the key here is using oils safely and knowing that you can use them and why they're so important. So I hope this live gave you a little bit of a solid foundation to kind of get you started and to learn more about this incredible world. And as I said before, be extremely conscious of where you buy them. What oils are you using? That is number one. Keep that in mind. So thank you so much for joining me today on this live. I'm so excited to be here. And remember, essential oils are a powerful, powerful way to live toxin-free with your pup and your entire life, and to keep both of you healthy, happy, and living in a high vibrational state. So take care for now, and I will see you on the next live. Remember, always create something magnificent with your pup. That's the key.